Giant thwoppers, staves galore. It's over that way.
I commit the name to memory because how could I forget? And I head on out with a tic tac in tow.
Giant thwoppers, staves galore.
Yep, and there in like big blinking neon light is it giant thwoppers, staves galore. Giant thwoppers, giant thwoppers, giant thwoppers, staves galore. And there's like a picture, and it's like the neon of a dwarf, like I
imagine that the giant's face is like noticeably caving in under the weight of the and like spit's flying out of their mouths.
Yeah, it's like
Yep. Very detailed.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, how did we miss that?
We weren't looking.
Well, you know, when you don't know an area.
Good point.
Dwarves are very specific with their weapon types. We just assume.
Yes.
Your quarterstaff looks like a pole, so
Yeah. No. I understood your logic there.
So
Shall we?
Oh my gosh, I've been sliding down
let's go.
progressively more and more.
We go in. Hello?
All right.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I said we go in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. So you go in, and there's surprisingly like no one in there. There's just kind of like staves all over the place. Some of them are like hanging like as if they were like prized fish. Like some of them are mounted on the walls.
Next a picture of the person holding it.
I call Throkk calls out, "Oi!" which is clearly dwarven for hello.
Oi!
And much to your surprise, an old gnome walks out. He's got like a long
So we did that at the same time.
beard.
I'm gonna say that Throkk and Tic Tac literally both go. Points to his halberd. What is this saying?
It's
And before you get a chance to open your mouth, he goes, "Welcome to Giant. I am the great and oh my."
Oh no, they're breeding. Oh God, they're breeding. There's one thing I hate more than weaklings. It's the color pink.
So
what are they? Wait, what is this reference?
I am going to go out on a limb here, sir, and say that you know.
Okay.
The great and powerful Obadon of.
And then off somewhere in the distance, somewhere deep from within, you just hear the great and powerful Obadon.
Is he here? What?
No, that
Get out
just
here.
happens when whenever you say his name.
Get out here.
So are they speaking? Are they speaking common?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
my
No.
goodness. Okay. So I'm looking for a particular sort of quarterstaff. Do you have any staffs of
Striking? I have those. I have the staff of the swarming. He like just starts pulling out staves and just tossing them as like every this way, that way. He's like staff of cat, staff of dog, staff of staff infection, staff of this. It's like fucking staves galore, just all over the place.
Well, I see why you are.
I put my hand on his head to stop him.
Galore. Do you have a staff of thunder and lightning?
Yes.
Oh. How much?
Roll of persuasion.
Right, yeah, persuasion. I'm good at persuading people.
I know all the
$1 million.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
Had to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Statistically.
You're
He pulls out this staff with a crystal at the top, and there's like lightning and things like crackling around it.
Da, 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 da.
This is a very special staff.
Yeah. Wait, what? Hold on.
Why would you do such a thing?
Autumn just shouts from the other room. Nobody wants to hear about your
Easier
stuff,
with a
honey.
arrow.
It's not a staff, it's a rod of lordly might.
Honey, Jim's response is, "It's not a staff, it's a rod of lordly might."
What?
That's what he thinks.
Wait, what?
The Autumn was giving Mike crap about his stuff he was saying.
God, that's
I don't
funny.
know the video.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, it wasn't about the video.
No, the video is the reference that was made that you
Yeah, thank you.
for when you got the chance.
So, wow, that is really, really nice.
Yes. 50,000 gold pieces and it's yours.
Okay.
What if I
That's-
just steal that?
That's a
God.
little more than I currently have on me. How much was that stuff of striking?
Mm.
How much is this stuff?
50,000 gold. Yeah, no, that's about twice as expensive as any of us can swing.
That's more
I'll
than the
tell
money
you
that
what.
that's more than twice the money we got.
Staff
Yeah.
of Thunder and Lightning. I'll give it to you because you know my cousin for 40,000.
What a savings.
I don't think we have that
God,
even together. How much was that staff of striking you were looking at earlier?
About the same.
I might just
Yes, about the same.
piss.
Just get for going after very rare items.
Maybe I'll just get like a plus something. How much is just a regular +2? Or +3?
+3 would be very rare. So +2 would be rare. Oh, let's say 5,000 for this.
All right. What is this?
That's what I
It
could.
is a staff that he has managed to come across. That
Staff
will-
of cat.
Staff cats clonk. Jabberwock.
You say the activation word, you get a tap cat. Congratulations, you can kill townsfolk.
Yes.
Staff of Blood Razor.
Oh god.
You know, I
Staff
do.
of answering.
it is of elven make. Ooh. It looks like, well, you'll learn more about it later if you choose to purchase it. But yes, it is of elven make. It is
Okay.
actually quite nice.
And this is a +2?
Yep.
5,000. 5,000. And the +3 would be more like 15,000 or 20,000.
About the same as the other stabs.
All right. So it's the pluses. All right. I'll take this one.
Okay. And I have a question for him once
Neato.
Tic-Tac finishes her.
I will take your offer of 5,000 gold for the +2 quarterstaff.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much. When you start to learn more about it, it is of elven make.
I wonder why that wasn't selling down
created-
here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was created by the elves to actually by an ancient order of monks of wood elf monks who were fighting orcs. But unfortunately, this one was cast aside because as it was created, it actually caused the user to become obsessed with material wealth.
No.
Suck your. Have fun getting into enlightenment now.
While Tic-Tac is learning about herself, I want to ask. I've heard your cousin. He shall not be named. Prattle on and on many a times, and he tends to slip into gnomish from time to time, not caring who's there. This halberd is muttering things in gnomish. Can you tell me what it's saying?
Oh, and one other thing about it. If you aren't incapacitated, you get a +2 to your initiative.
That's the staff?
Yes, that's the staff.
Nice.
But obsessed with material wealth.
Yeah. Neato. This will be interesting.
What does he say? I asked him.
What does the staff say?
I don't know what the staff says, but what about my halberd?
What does the halberd say? Something about dwarves and craftsmanship and that's a lot of swearing. Yeah, a lot of swearing.
Oh, you're in good hands now. We'll be carving through some flesh soon. Hopefully, dragon flesh.
Right.
Right.
And then I'm gonna will that the blade of the halberd gets this like little bit of a red wavy texture, so it almost looks like it's got moving flames on the blade and running up the staff or the rest of the handle. And then I'm just gonna. So I've got the halberd going one way and the great axe going the other.
Nice.
All right. Anyone else want to buy or?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
in the market for some sort of, light, like finessey type weapon. I prefer the rapier. Where can I find one of those?
Something dwarves would consider.
There are swords all over the place. It really depends on what you're looking for.
Something nice. Something.
Vernon, do you want a little finesse, a little flourish? Do you want to show off with your moves
Yes.
and look cool?
Yes. Like a rapier or a scimitar or.
Shit.
There's like people kind of like going like. There's one guy who like, listen, do you want it to go like burst into flames? Do you want it to be really cold? Do you want it to like
Flames,
stab
nice.
extra hard? Do you
I
want
have
it to dance
sort of
around?
burst of flames.
Might be a little too soon, buddy.
Hmm.
Do you want it to be extra lucky? Like there's a lot of blades out there, buddy.
Let's see.
Vernon, if you want my opinion, I haven't seen you wield a rapier yet, so maybe just for a little variety.
What? There's a variety. Do what?
did a rapier. I haven't seen you wield one yet. I've seen the long sword.
Rapier.
What?
Quincy was a rapier.
The first one was?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I wasn't paying it. Throkk wasn't paying attention to you back then. All right, you do you.
Yes. Well, I had one sword that burst into flames all the time. That was nice. It's very effective. Let's see. What are the other things that you can have it do?
Cold.
Oh, there's all sorts of things you can have the thing doing. It just depends on what you want it to do. You want it to be extra hot. You want it to be extra cold. You want it to stab people extra hard. You want it to.
Ooh, I do like stabbing people. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, how does one get a rapier that stabs someone extra hard?
Well, let's see. There's the vicious weapons. There's vorpal swords. There's let's see.
What sort of price range are you looking at for something like that?
It depends on what you. What depends on your price range.
I'm sort of trying to see what sort of wares you have. I don't want to buy a 500 gold. I don't want to buy a 500 gold sword if you happen to have one with much better features that would have gone for sale, so like 5,000 gold or something like that. So.
There's the swords of wounding. There's.
What sort of wounding go at? What's that got going for it?
I mean, depends.
No offense, but I've had swords that do wounds for not much at all.
Make a persuasion.
Sure.
With disadvantage because you're not dwarven.
You're asking too many questions, Vernon.
So, you was thinking of that sword of wounding?
No, tell me something about it. What's it got going for it there?
Well, you stab things and they kind of start decaying. It's kind of weird.
That's interesting.
Ow!
What sort of range are you looking at for something like that?
Yeah, you seem kind of like a good kid. Let's say 2,000-3,000.
Well, look, could we go toward 2,000? I could go 2,000. Somewhere around there.
Let's say 2,500. Is that good?
2,500. Well, give me a little bit more information about this. I could pay you 2,500, but I would like to know exactly what I'm getting into with this. It sounds interesting, obviously, but I'm
Slightly evil.
Well, when you stab something, it starts kind of rotting.
Like necrotic damage.
Sure, whatever you want.
Oh, like the good old days. Oh.
Throkk leans in.
Now, there's a caveat. I can't have anything intelligent. I can't have anything. What was the other thing?
Legendary.
Yeah, it was obviously not legendary. Can't have anything intelligent or anything legendary. That's my only caveat. It's not intelligent, is it?
No.
If it's intelligent, that's right out.
Throck's standing at the side, just like as he's listening to the description of the sword, like, oh man, I would use that if I didn't have
when
this.
they go to buy a sword, they have something in mind.
Well, I just prefer the style. The rapier or the scimitar. Enchantments. I'm a bit new to enchanted weaponry. You see, I had an enchanted weapon. I won't go into it. But anyway. I suppose that I could do something like this.
I can give you that one for about 20,000.
What's up?
The Frost brand. It's he pulls out like this scimitar with this like icy blue blade. 20,000. It's pretty solid.
My associates. Do 20,000 gold. Hello? Oh, I can't hear anybody.
Sorry. Hello?
Hello?
What?
Hello.
Sorry,
There he
their Discord went out for a second.
Yeah, all right. Let me confirm with my associate. It says 20,000 gold for a Frost brand.
Well,
Do we have that much money?
We literally do have that much money. Do you...
do you feel the need to have the extra cold damage?
It sounds nice.
Yes, it
but-
sounds nice.
But
Oh, but I want to.
you could you can remember the nostalgia. You could
I do
emit
miss Quincy.
you could emit necrosis
I
onto
do
people
miss Quincy.
for about 1/10 of the price.
Which is a savings. But the frosty one, it looks so nice. It's so frosty.
What kind of sword is that? Not
It's a
frostband,
scimitar.
but what? It's a scimitar. Hmm.
It's a scimitar versus a
Versus what?
rapier.
I think you should go with the one that's cheaper.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Oh, short sword.
Vernon, I think the short sword would suit your style more.
Yeah, less of a curve having to deal with. You're
You like
just a straight edge versus.
All right, one sec, guys. While you're debating that, I have to go help Autumn.
and besides, you like poking things, which you can't do with a scimitar.
I do like poking things.
You can technically poke things with a short sword.
Yes.
A lot easier than a scimitar.
I was looking for something a little more exotic, though.
But Vernon, you're already exotic. You have a tail.
No, I'm majestic. Exotic something different.
Oh no, those aren't mutually exclusive. Nice try though.
Is it just me, or does holding this new thing, does everything seem a little shinier to you? Like, here,
Everything's shiny.
I mean,
Everything's shiny, Aera. That's what's
I
wonderful
take it.
about the world.
I take it real quick.
it's
I
like
look
it's a little
around.
bit brighter. It's weird.
My looking at the blade of
You just
my
need to
halberd,
appreciate the finer
it
things
looks
in
like
life,
it's actually
Aera.
kind of shimmering with flame a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't like the way that makes me feel.
Oh, Aera, I can show you all the great things about the world. You can see all the amazing things. Have you ever had caviar?
What, like fish eggs?
Yes.
Yeah,
Good.
we're a fishing society. We have them all the time.
Well, have you ever had expensive caviar, not the cheap stuff?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
You just have caviar all the time.
Yeah? We call it roe?
Oh, row.
What? So what's the difference?
All right, I'm back.
Sorry. Vernon are arguing about caviar.
We're trying to convince Vernon that he doesn't need an exotic looking weapon when he's Vernon. He's exotic enough, and he should
Okay.
go for the short sort of.
You know
Yeah,
what? You know
yeah,
what?
go with the cheap
I
one.
had a good time with Quincy. I think I'll get something that reminds me of the good times.
Yes.
I'll get the one with that does decaying such things. 2,500 for that, you say?
Yeah, 25. There's also the dancing sword.
Don't.
You can't afford the dancing sword. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
I immediately put my ears over Vernon's ears.
Your ears are.
Yes, sir. Yes, he will. He's nodding his head for the.
Oh, but it sounds nice. I
holding.
love dancing.
You can dance with your new sword. It does not have to dance with you. That is too much money.
We're not building
He's so much
Scaramouche in this
confidence.
game.
Scaramouche.
Why not say
Well,
you want
my associates seem to be pushing me toward the other one, so I'll go with the short sword with the decaying feature.
All right, yeah, it is a wounding weapon.
What sort of
Wounding. Short sword of wounding.
So I have one last place I'd like to stop before we go back to Veit and everywhere else.
Oh, I still need to buy my wand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, you do that first.
What kind of wand do you want?
Wand of lightning bolts.
Ooh.
Ah.
I think it's rare.
Check that one.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is really nice.
So you find another gnome who is a purveyor of various magical items, including wands.
Good. I'll do the transaction in Gnomish because I know that language.
Oh, well. So go ahead and make yourself a persuasion roll.
Sweet.
Gonna be about 6,000 for that rod of lightning, or that wand of lightning bolts.
Done.
You exchange, and you have your brand new wand of lightning bolts.
Sweet.
Which I will now attune to. Does it start? Yeah, it's got the 7 charges, okay.
So I am going to go find a toy shop,
Okay.
Like actual toys.
like an actual toy shop.
Okay.
If you mention, do you say this to the party?
No, I just say I need to go do something and try and excuse myself from 10.
Hold on, how much money per person is there?
Yeah. How
Did
much
we-
money
we
did
did-
you make from selling all that?
Did
stuff?
we divvy up yet?
We haven't
About
div-
about 1,000 gold pieces, not all that much.
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think
was there.
No, you don't remember. You don't remember the story where I sold with the 39 platinum bars.
Yes, I was there. The 39 platinum bars.
Yeah, it's like 27
bag
and
of
some
gold.
change gold. 2,700 gold and some change.
Oh, split up between all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got the number
Okay,
here.
It's actually 19,760, I think.
Yeah, divided by 7.
Yeah, divided by 7 is
2822.85.
Are we splitting this 7 ways?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 2822.857.
So, what's that, 85 silver?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you got 39 platinum bars.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in the
Anything
bag.
else?
The 4 gold bars and 5 silver
um,
bars, which are 225.
And
Potion
then
of
the-
climbing, which was 35.
Is there a financial district here?
Yes.
Vernon might want to make some investments.
So,
All right. So we'll put that in our.
Ooh,
You know,
what?
Vernon, the property values back home are beginning to skyrocket due to the fact that there's no, goblinoids occupying the local area.
Yes, I'm looking to I'm looking to invest in a company that develops in say an area currently occupied by a dragon.
Ye-
That sounds
Vernon.
surprisingly prudent.
Vernon, dwarves have a good way of getting you to part with your coin.
But I am looking to part with my coin.
And the property it's associated with.
Well then, I
It's-
suppose I'll be doing business back home then.
Because Vernon, they'll wait you out.
Well, I'm just offering investments in companies in high-risk areas. If they don't
So
want
it looks
my
like
investments
everyone
in high-risk
gets-
areas, then I won't give them.
Did I get that number right?
Yeah, everyone gets 2,802, and then there's 6 coins left over.
I'll take those.
Yep. Sounds
So
about right.
So what number should I be typing out? Type
2822.
Okay, 2822. Those 85 doesn't matter. Okay. I don't
Um,
know where I got that from. Okay, we're gonna get the calculator out because that's a lot of numbers to put together.
Are there any beggars? Or homeless looking dwarves?
There's a handful.
The first 2 that I come across, they each get 1 electrum piece because I've been trying to get them out of my inventory.
Thank you.
So the other coins are gold?
The 2822, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, there were
gold, and
6
the other
coins left over.
Those
So-
are gold as well.
Those are gold, yep.
Alright. Aera will grab those. Very quickly.
Mhm.
I need to invest in an expansion to my manor, clearly.
So when I go to invest in property, it's ridiculous. But when you do it, oh, it's just my thing.
Vernon, it's off his own place.
Vernon,
I'm looking to
I
invest
own
in a
it.
place which I will have a stake in ownership.
Yes, and that's why I advised you to buy some of the cheap land in the area that I rule over.
I don't want to buy land in the area you rule over.
Well, I love you too.
Has it occurred to you that you are mean to me and I don't like you?
Oh, Ington! We like you just fine.
There, Vernon.
I thought we got along, especially since we have an equal distaste in your parents.
You have very, very poor sense of tone that you use around me. I find it very insulting.
I'm sorry, Vernon. I thought we were getting along.
No.
How about because Arranis is
slightly.
because Arranis is so bad at making friends, I will be the bad from now on. Ding!
Ba-ding!
Well, I have
give
to go
give
visit-
off a try to-
I have to go visit a toy shop.
Ding!
Toy shop?
Yes, a
I'm
toy shop.
tuning it. I'm tuning it.
Let's see, other resources.
I'll join Arranis just to buy a little wind-up toy, and then leave and go back to the.
So, how much do toys cost, Mike?
Uh-oh.
We'll
think
never
we're-
know.
We'll never know.
Next time on the Clone Adventures.
1 copper.
Yeah. So now's the time to
One
watch
copper
that.
for the
Now's the
store.
time to watch that reference, Katie.
Yes.
I don't think you
will.
posted the right thing.
Yeah, I did. It leads into it. There's some stuff that happens afterwards that's not as important.
I'll watch it. Hold on.
Everything they do is gold. At least nowadays. Not always, but nowadays.
Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, Vernon still
Boom.
thinks that Arranis is planning to like overthrow the king or some shit.
Wow. There's my 8th level lightning bolt.
I like that you formed that idea in your mind.
Yeah, well, because of the one scene where you were in front of the king and like the king was asking if you're loyal, and you're like, I'm loyal to the chair. And I'm like, you want to kill him and take his chair?
What do you think of Throck's response of, I'll show up if you need me, I guess.
That's reasonable.
Seems
Actually, I
decent.
think it was more of a, I'll show up if it benefits me. I think.
At least you're honest.
How very chaotic
No,
evil of you.
It was honestly the like sneaky wording of it that is like I'm
So
loyal
this
to
time I'm
the
gonna be doing lightning
chair.
bolts from now on, huh?
Arranis is very honest, but he does like having options. That's not to say that he's going to overthrow the king.
We're getting better. We're getting more attuned to the wand.
Yep.
So now I need to think about how this this quarterstaff's qualities are going to affect Aera.
I'm pretty sure that just makes you a dwarf.
Nah. See, Aera likes shiny things.
But now you covet those shiny things.
And now she covets the shiny things. I think that I'm gonna make it be worse when like after battles, because then she's actually like holding it and using it and stuff. Whereas like otherwise it's just sort of wow, that was really good rolls and no ones.
Wow.
That is a lot of fours.
I'm just thinking not.
Wait, what? You cast an 11th level magic missile? Or an 8th level magic missile?
I have to grab people's sticks! And shiny rocks!
I got 2 buttons!
Let's see.
I used 6 out of the 7 charges.
Oh. Oh, because mine starts at 3rd, that's right.
Yeah.
I hope Matt doesn't have any
fine, I'll also do a
big
6
plans for
level
this party
one.
because they're not getting they're not gonna get anything done this fucking campaign.
They'll come together.
I am 2 episodes behind because
There we go.
They're just level 3 murder hoboing right now. Like this is how all parties start.
That's fair.
That's also how our Giants party continued to go.
The pathos needs to come in later after you hit like level 10 or so, because then all of like the personal stuff comes in, and then you're like, oh no.
Although I'm granted, I haven't seen anything past calories.
Yeah, no, like there's
but they've already scratched the surface of Liam's. Oh, what? Why can't I remember his wizard?
Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already scratched the surface on
Caleb.
Yeah.
Well,
burning the dude.
It's a sleeping kitty.
What I'm getting at is that
she's a baby.
Is that Jester and Knot are time consuming. It's amazing. Let's not split 2 hairs about it either way. It's absolutely fucking amazing every time one of the 2 of them opens their mouth. But they are time consuming.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by I hope he's not planning on doing anything this campaign.
Yeah, no, like I think that like as they grow as adventurers, like the characters will grow. Like they're still sort of like like they're like we're running around and we're getting money. Like people are starting to think we're important. That's really weird.
Are we forward exploring or forward escaping?
It was at that point that Throkk mysteriously exploded.
Kill her.
They make those jokes. They make those jokes.
Okay.
So
I gotta be honest, this short sword of wounding is going to be difficult to keep track of.
Short sword of what?
Wounding?
Yeah. 1d4 necrotic for each time you wounded the target.
Oh yeah, it's one of these things. Have fun with
DC
that.
15 what?
Con save.
And effect of such wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Con save.
Yeah.
That's why you label your units, children.
Yeah, I figured it was con. I just wanted to make sure that was in the description, because we got to keep track of it. So.
Yeah. Where is it? Here we go. D15. Save.
No, it's not a finesse weapon.
Yeah, what are some areas where we have plans to eliminate some major threat?
Let's take a look at the handout that has to do with dragons.
Yeah, we have all those dragons.
Some dragon here that we have to kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some dragon here we have to kill.
I would definitely look into some property developments in the looking to develop in the area where the dragon currently resides.
Yeah.
High risk
So you're gonna basically what, like, more profiteer?
Yeah. Well, no, we invest in the people that want to make something there, and then we clear it out, and we make the money as they turn a profit.
Okay, that like seems a little bit immorally.
That just seems like you're hedging your bets.
Yeah. We're not paying for them to make money off of, subjugating people.
I don't know.
We're investing in a company that wants to build something there.
I don't
and
know.
We're clearing it for them.
It feels kind of like when Arranis lies to shopkeepers.
I lie to mostly lying thieves.
There's Mike. I see him. I don't hear him.
I like to see it as we're creating business opportunities for highly motivated companies.
Stop trying to make me think this is a good idea. Just stop.
Vernon, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you invest in an adventuring party? I don't mean us. Like let's set the clarity.
Adventuring parties. This is difficult because now
pay
I'm
the-
part of an adventuring party. Adventuring parties are a notoriously bad investment. They're really bad. They die all the time.
So pick a seasoned one and be
I
like
look
their patron
I
or
look
something.
I look at Zed. I look at Arranis. I look at Seven. Have you died? Have you died yet? Have you died
Yes,
yet? Have
you
I
all
died
haven't
yet?
Died, but statistically, do you know how many adventuring parties die?
I haven't died yet.
Less and less is
You
the
are-
fifth. Less and less is
I'm
the
back.
fifth age.
This is statistically irrelevant. You are the ones who lived.
There he is. There's the DM.
So like I said, go for like a seasoned one. Like not our tier, but like a tier below us.
Mike, did
sponsor
did Mavericks' intel specify which of the two X's, which of the two mountain peaks the evil dragon lives on?
The bottom one.
I'm
Do
just
we
saying,
know
and
how-
what
much
dragon
more
was it?
Business than adventuring parties.
Is it comes
It
you can build
is
stables on it.
I'll say it's a white or a red.
It's white.
Savio, the Raging Storm.
White.
So I'm assuming white.
Really,
Oh, right. There's a red ancient worm in the middle of the ocean over in Corn, and that's where the red one is.
For some fucking reason.
He was.
God damn, that was scary.
So, hang on, let's see. I was actually looking over this. Cornin. 50 years ago, Lunanillo the Fierce fought against the Great Red Worm, Great Worm Red Dragon Cordeth, the Tyrant. He didn't die. He's just sleeping he was just hanging out in the water. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Essentially, yes.
Stupid dragons with their increased lifespans.
Well, it's a white dragon. Good thing you didn't go with that frost brand.
Yeah.
They're only immune to cold. They resist fire.
And that's why budgeting helps.
And why my halberd is just just has illusory flame, not real flame.
I'm gonna use my bolt.
I do miss
Of lightning.
So we never got to go to the toy store.
Yeah,
Let's
how much
go to
does
the
it
let's
much
all
does
go
a
to the
wind-up
toy
toy?
store.
cost?
Yes, the toy store.
Toy store.
God, I'm gonna slip my.
Leland loves his vapor trails.
Oh boy!
Can
I hear that.
you pick a different voice
Oh, sorry, baby.
for the toy shop owner?
Have you seen Dr. Tran?
No.
Here comes Dr. Tran.
Dr. Tran.
He's gonna beat your mom over the head with a lawn chair.
Dr. Tran.
For America.
He's gonna eat hickory smoked horse buttholes from a cup.
Dr.
How do you
Tran.
find my village? Here comes Dr. Tran.
Eat a dick, 44.
1944 train.
Anyways,
Yeah.
toy store. How much is it for a wind-up toy of... I gotta pick the email.
Excellent question. How much is it for a wind-up toy?
Well, if I'm allowed to be meta, I think, Jim, you sold your little wind-up golems for a gold piece before, right?
No, I sold the wind-up golem was like 25 gold pieces.
Well, okay, because that could actually pick something up.
Because I actually did things. I was like an actual automaton. Which, by the way, they immediately turned it into a fucking bomb. That was the first thing those fuckers did.
We haven't even used it yet.
They haven't used it, but they did strap a necklace of fireballs to it.
It is a mono drone with a simple task of throw this when we tell you to.
It's not even a mono drone. It's effectively a mono drone, but it's not a mono drone. So how much for?
I'm looking in the player's handbook for.
It's an unsentient mono drone.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh wait, there's the race name. There we go. Modron.
I'm trying to think of like a toy that would be like what would be appropriate for a toy.
Well, like one of those wind-up bears, just like has the symbols.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little wind-up bear for Mika.
I'm thinking like just a couple gold pieces.
Yeah, it depends on how detailed the mechanisms are, but yeah, that sounds fair.
If I want a bear that just does tick, 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 nothing too crazy, 2 gold.
Yeah, like say 10 gold.
10 gold? A little wind-up bear that walks around.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Cleric Golems compendium in Unearthed Arcana.
So, I'm going to get toy armor for the small Spitfire that is Maria.
No.
So you're gonna get like what kind of like armor? Like studded leather?
Oh no, it's Humber, sorry.
Probably just some leather. I'm realizing that maybe plastic isn't a thing, but maybe they've got some
sort of solid made out of
some sort of like some
oil,
like some sort of like tin perhaps.
Just get
Yeah,
wood.
so you find a suit of leather armor
That'll probably fit her.
Yeah, for about 5 gold pieces.
With a wood sword.
Oh.
She has a real one, but she's not allowed to take that around the. She's not allowed to take that around the keep anymore. Ever since the event.
He just 1,000-yard stare.
No.
That's the happening.
No, there was an incident where I told her not to run with a sword, and that's the very first thing she did.
Oh.
And thank God it hit the turkey and not the chef behind it.
It's like that video. What have you got there? A knife! No! She's a little older than that, but still. And then a stuffed teddy bear as well.
2 gold for a wooden sword.
Okay.
This fucking thing's made out of mahogany.
Yeah, it better be a fucking mahogany wooden sword.
Alright, so like 2 silver.
So what's my
5 silver. There we go. 5 silver for a wooden sword.
Okay, so that's that, and then it's 15 for that, so that becomes 12. And I'll put and I'll take them with me. I'm not going to say anything about it. I don't know what she's going to be. She's going to be fucking dangerous. That's all I know.
Basically.
At the rate she's going, by the time she reaches maturity, she's the most dangerous thing on this earth. Until they figure out how to superglue 3 ancient horrors together. She's going to be the one that kills.
You make the meta Tarask with super glue.
Yeah.
She's gonna super glue holders onto a Hydra.
Really
She's gonna. She's the one who's going to kill the Hydra beholder. The Hydra, if you will.
Blue Eyes Tarask, Blue Eyes Ultimate Tarask.
Oh gosh. Mm.
It's Tiamat, but instead of dragon heads, it's Tarask.
Yes.
No, instead of dragon heads, it's additional dragons.
Yes.
Dragon tails for Tiamat next.
Oh god. Alright. Anything else you guys want?
No, I think I got what I want.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here we go.
Okay, your
Not
new
gonna be able to
magic
fly.
shit.
You're not gonna be able to fly and outfly the elevator. So just I'd say sit down for this or lay down.
Okay.
Part of me wants to just kind of like look through the DMG to see what kind of magic shit you can find.
No, it's even worse. Oh no! Oh no!
I step on part of your monk attire just to make sure you don't go thinking that you're gonna go roll off the side of this thing.
I can bear it. See, I told you I could bear it.
I'm supposed to be good at this shit.
Nah, we're all terrible at it, except for
My
Throkk.
ears are popping out.
Oh, I'm not even rolling. I'm just falling down.
Is there anything weird about my sword?
No, your sword's pretty, okay, well...
Run of the mill.
Well, yeah, actually.
Besides, causing necrotic damage and reducing maximum hit points.
Weird stuff.
Wait, what is your
Yes,
halberd
let me roll
saying?
for
Oh my
weird stuff.
god, what?
I added the illusory flame because I can change its color. I can cosmetically change it.
I understand what it's saying, so I'm just like aghast at the vulgarity it's spewing.
Right, Zed, aghast at vulgarity, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, no, well, I mean, it doesn't...
You have a dinosaur? It does what?
It was, your item.
It was your item. Congratulations.
Yay!
I'm trying to find something that actually makes sense. Like, given...
Every 10 days, you roll to see if you awaken the Tarask.
7... I specifically remember 7 wanting to get an alchemy jug.
Ooh!
That's right, he did.
It was created by the undead.
Surprise, necrotic damage.
It feels cold to the touch, and actually the hilt, or like the hilt is an open skull with the sword, with the blade coming out of the mouth.
Oh, it's just enough extra for Vernon.
We need to destroy that sword, clearly.
No, it's just the aesthetic.
Pure evil.
It's the aesthetic.
Vernon, I would put your coattails over that or whatever when you're around Veit. I remember 7 wanting to get an alchemist jug.
Yeah, those are 500 gold.
Can he have found one?
Not Eris. Mike?
Yeah, you can find one for about 500.
All right. I'm gonna put that note in my
It was, by the way, this item was created by an ancient order of spellcasters.
This is his sword.
And it bears a symbol upon it. Something like, basically a skull with a sword through the top.
Nice. So the skull, the sword goes through the top of the skull and out its mouth, or through the back of the skull and out its mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Or I suppose if the jaw is really far open, it could go like that.
Well, the short sword is only like that long, or like that
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, I guess. I can't
And it's a
actually
small
see it.
skull. It's not like a... But on the bright side, it never gets dirty.
Hey, gaming.
Nate?
Great.
There we go. Now I can see Mike again. Sorry about that. Sweet. Okay, so now we're going downstairs. Aera
Upstairs.
managed not to throw up.
Yeah.
And the bearer
suffocate.
experiences a harmless flash of pain when using the item. It's a little painful to use. It's like a small like pinch whenever you use it.
That's creepy. Yeah, that was
I
creepy.
love it.
Oh, it has a little sting to it. It has a bit of bite.
Little
I
did
know
we
you're
know.
alive.
It's feisty. It's a feisty weapon.
Little did we know that pinches tickle Vernon.
Ooh.
Anyways,
So,
not
we have
bad.
nothing else to do for tonight.
go back up and talk with
Yeah.
Her Excellency.
Yes, we're gonna go talk to Her Excellency.
Start that conversation.
Reboot.
We will do that next time.
Hey. Okay.
Hey!
Very productive shopping session.
Hooray!
Yes, incredibly so.
Is good. Sometimes it is good to just shop.
Because
I-
you guys had a lot of stuff
Yeah, we did.
for a
Mhm.
very long time from all of the adventuring that you had been doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So now I have a another vice for Aera to deal with.
Aera.
She's just collecting them. She went out to seek inner peace, and she's just collecting vices.
Aera,
Yeah.
the viceful monk. The monk of vice.
The monk of vice.
You got greed.
Yeah. I've got gluttony and I've got greed now.
Gluttony, avarice.
Yeah. Don't have lust, or
Yet.
sloth, or pride.
There's some
Envy.
wrath. There's some
Good.
wrath sitting in there,
Yeah, but that's just Aera's normal personality.
and some envy.
Oh,
It's fine.
interesting note about the sword of wounding.
Oh.
Whenever you stab something, the skull actually bites, like it grows the little fangs and it bites into it.
That's so gross. I love it.
Perfect for
This is the shit that I just kind of randomly come up with. None
I
of
love
this
it.
was planned.
I love it. I also where is this table that you like
In
roll
the
on?
DMG.
Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. I love all the little things that come up about the enchanted items. They're so neat.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my favorite things about buying enchanted items in this game. It's one of my favorite things about shopping in this
Yeah.
game.
Uh,
In
No, I have to
general,
work
like-
tomorrow.
Before I
So-
forget, exciting. Throkk can now hit things from 10 feet away.
He has reach. Reach.
Welcome to the Reach Club.
Yay. That's good. I do like the +2 to initiative. That's a good trade off for the being greedy.
All right, let's see what I get. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Initiative.
Yeah, no, I have a
I get a bonus attack now.
I still can't roll initiative for Cap. 7. Yes.
Mmm.
Begone!
Begone! What?
Here. Dodge.
got
Be gone.
20.
But
20.2. I added my dexterity modifier because for some reason it was like putting me behind people with lower dex than me, in the tracker. So it's like
I also used 6 of my 7 charges.
Magic missile.
did you guys watch the toy cack thing?
did you
Yeah,
see that
love
ludicrous
that.
display last night?
Did we watch the what?
Did we watch the what? I'm sorry.